Can you hear me? Miss Tan can hear me? Cass can hear me? Cass joined already. Anyone else join? He Ching join. Can you hear me? Cass, He Ching, can you hear me? Cass, can you hear me? Cass, 聽到嗎? Jack, can you hear me? Can anyone answer me? 有聽到嗎? Jack, can you hear me? Miss Tan join, Agnes join, Wei Wei join, Cass join. Miss Tan, can you hear me? Can you hear me or not? Cass, Jack, can you hear me? Miss Tan, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Anyone hear me? Anyone can answer? Hello? Anyone can answer me? Not getting response. Anyone can answer me? Jack, Miss Tan, Cass, He Jane can answer me? I'm not getting response. Hello? Hello. I'm not getting response. Can anyone answer me? Okay, I think I shall start. If you, assume that you can listen to me. Okay, I shall start because just now my computer got problem. Using my computer and it is apparently there's no sound, so I'm switching to iPhone right now. Okay, so we shall start. I have only about 20 minutes to share how to present and close TR90 effectively. And let me show you my testimonial first. I gone through this TR90, actually in fact TRA 6 years ago. That was me, you know, when I was in Sam Dhabi, fat, high visceral fat, and this the program that I gone through, TRA, that was 6 years ago. And I went through another program, which is the latest program, which is I'm going to share today, which is TR90. Yeah, this is my testimony after I gone through the TR90. So it looks sexy, looks good, you know, and in fact I maintain until now my body fat is below 20%. And so TR90 is a star program. Let me show you how the TR90 package is. TR90 is a star program where, you know, if you are looking for weight management, you should really seriously consider taking up this TR90. This is a TR90 program. Okay, it's basically our star program. And New Skin every year sold about, I think, total revenue more than 50% from TR90 because it works. Now I will explain a little bit later how it works. So there are a few keywords if you want to present and close effectively in TR90. There are a few keywords, very few keywords, and also the concept, which is you need to really master of it. The first one is actually the intention. Intentions basically what the goals that you want to achieve in this TR90 program. Intention is that in here there are two types. First is that the intentions is to help people to basically to lose weight, get a better shape, to help your friends and your family to get a better shape. Second intention is that you want to use TR90 as a franchise program to build your business. So therefore, intention is very important if you really want to present and close TR90 effectively. Secondly is a confidence. You need to have very confident level, very high confidence level, because confidence is about 99% of closing. You have a very high confidence, it's easier for you to do the closing. And confidence is to do with competency, where you need to learn how to present, how to close effectively. And consistency, also very important, because most of the TR90 that you presented may not close on the spot, which you need to consistently follow up, as well as consistently giving the message to your friends or your family members that you are still in the business and you are concerned about them, you are consistently follow up with them. And finally is preparation. Before you do the presentations and also to meet with prospect, you need to get ready. When we say preparation, is that you need to have your own testimonial, basically your friend testimonial, or some of the testimonial in our Google Drive. You can actually download into your iPad or your computer. And as well as you need to have AMRON machine, as well as the form. So these are the preparation that you need to do. So preparation includes what we call as a forming. Before you meet up with prospect, you need to have have little bit knowledge about your prospect, what their needs or their pain. Forming, when we say forming, meanings that meanings a family. You need to know a little bit about their family background, occupation, their works, what are the works they are doing, recreations, M for money, do they have any money problem or not, H is for health, and L for lifestyle. So this forming will help you to basically find out their pains or their needs, so that before when you talk to them, you will be able to actually address their needs or pain. Because people buy your idea or buy your product because based on their needs, not based on what you need. So this is a very important concept. You need to do some homework, or in fact, when you meet up with prospect, the first few minutes that you need to do is actually we are talking about forming, to know a little bit of their background. And also, they are one of the way to qualify for basically to qualify for prospect before when you present TR90 is using Amron machine, where you can have actually ask them a few questions whether they have done the Amron scanning before or not. Do they have any intention to lose weight? What are the biggest reason why they want to lose weight? Some people, they want to lose weight, but you can ask clearly what are the reason and how long. Basically, if really they want to try, maybe they have tried some other program, you can ask them what are the programs, what are the biggest challenge they have. And as well as you can actually ask these motivation parts, you can ask what about if they lose 5 to 10 kg, what are the motivation they have to lose weight. So these are the things will help you basically when during the presentation, will help you to present effectively, because you are addressing their needs. Because closing in TR90 is not about during the closing part, it's about from the beginning. You already understand their needs, and as well as you are addressing their needs from the beginning, even before you do the presentation. So during the presentations, of course, you need to do the Amron machine measurement. I presume if you don't know about Amron machine measurement and body fat analysis, you can always ask your upline. They can teach you that. I'm not going through details, but Amron measurement is very important, because it's just like, when you go and see doctor, use some tools to do examination or even some blood tests. The result the doctor they have, they'll be able to advise you properly. So Amron is very important. You need to do Amron machine measurement before you present. And when you do presentation, you are going to use a standard flip chart, which we have in our Google Drive. You can download from Google Drive, and you can ask your upline how to do the standard flip chart presentation. But there are a few key points that I want to address when you do presentation. There are about 5 steps, very important steps that when you do presentation, when you address these 5 steps, I believe that your closing rate is very high. First step is that you must be able to create trust. When we say trust here, people again buy your idea or even sign up TR90 because of trust. They trust you, but you must be able to create the level of trust, higher level of trust. For example, like you need to show your TR90 picture. If you have very good TR90 transformation, that will help you absolutely. Like for myself, I have very good TR90 transformation. So when they see my pictures, there's one word come up from their mouth is wow. You lose more than 10 kg and you look very young, you look very fit right now. So this is the very important things. When you have very good testimony, you create that kind of wow, wow impression on you, meaning that they really trust you. Even they don't trust doctor, because most of the doctors are, they're really overweight or fat, So we are the consultants. We are represent, this program, this business. So when you have very good testimony, you show them, they will trust you, especially your friends. They look at you, they see your changes. Just like when I was 6 years ago when I met Jack had a very good transformation. So therefore, when I look at Jack, I say, in my heart, in my mind, I say I want already the TR90. And in fact, I didn't do Amron. I didn't hear much about TRA that time. I straight away signed up, of course, for business, but as well as for the program as well. So you must get ready also to show some other testimonial which is very relevant to your prospect. Like for example, they are old lady, you show old lady. If they're old guy or they are young people, you know, you show relevant testimonial, not only of you, but of course of your, if can, your family members, your downline, as well as your friends. That will help you create a lot of trust. Secondly, you know, you must find out, as I say, you must find out their pain. From the beginning, as I say, when you do forming, you know their pain, their needs. When during the presentation, you must be able to address their pain and needs. For example, if let's say a person who has some diseases, just like myself, when I have a high blood pressure, when I met someone who have high blood pressures, I will address the high blood pressure, which is TR90 be able to help to reduce the visceral fat, and it will help to actually to reduce the high blood pressure. And you can use other testimony as well to help to address your prospect concern. Again, people buy your idea and sign up TR90 based on what they want, what their needs, not based on what you want. So show them, like some of the Gen Y, they want 6-pack, you show 6-pack. You say, you present, when you present, you keep on addressing 6-pack, so that when you address their needs, their pain deep inside their heart, they will basically sign up easily, more easily. Then number third is that show them the logic, how TR90 works, and also show them there are no other competitors, because people when listen to you weight management, or some people may think it's a slimming program, they may associate with other programs, they started to compare the method as well as the price, so very important you show there's different from TR90 from other programs. So there are a few things you can address, which is TR90 is a 90 days only. You can show that it's a very different from other program. 90 days is actually these things which is some other program absolutely they do not have, which is to reset the gene expression. TR90 be able to reset 200 genes of associate with weight, with obesity or overweight. Lifestyle, no starving, enjoy food, gain muscle, lose fat long term. TR90 is for very long term, like myself, 6 years, very long term. This is the one that if you sell the value well long term, they will buy it. Proven, sustainable, simple, effective, and finally, which is there are a lot of doctors, even approved by Kementerian Kesihatan, which is very safe. So these are some of the key points. If you can address it properly to differentiate between TR90 and some other program, you'll be able to convince your prospect to sign up easily. Number 4 is to show them the TR90 triangle. Remember the triangle, which is is their products, eating habit, 3 eating habit, as well as this activity exercise, and show them very easy, very simple program. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it, and especially show them that it's part of their lifestyle, part of their routine activity. Of course, they need to change certain habit, lifestyle, but just to show them is like it's very normal, it's easy to follow, and it's like part of their lifestyle. Just a little bit changes will do, because after they sign up, you have 90 days to follow up with them. 90 days follow up with them, and when they sign up, they trust you, and of course they invest. This TR90 program, chances are 99.9% I would say is the prospect that I sign up are able to follow through the program, have very good result. So during the presentation, you may want to associate this TR90 triangle to their lifestyle, so that they will feel that they can follow easily. And the fifth is that how others have done it, meaning that you show similar testimonial which is quite similar to their prospect, and they have done it. Not only they have done it, fantastically. They have reduced certain weight, and they have great transformation. So when they see it, you trigger their emotion. When they trigger their emotion, they will want to sign up easily. And people, again, the decision making, our brain has two parts. One is logical and one is emotion. So the important thing is emotion, because emotion make the decision, not logical. So when you show a lot of pictures, you show that, you know, when they transform, they have a great shape of body, they have very good lifestyle, you know. So that will help you to sign up them easily because they want it. Okay, then that is during the presentation. Again, addressing the needs and the pain that you identified during the forming, during the arm machine measurement. Then finally, it's come to closing. So presentation is just a formality. You're addressing their needs and come to presentation. So when come to closing. So when it come to closing, the most important is that you use the word first, like trust me. You know, I normally use the word trust me because sometimes they have a little bit of reservation. But the reason they come out and listen to you is that because they trust you. So when you mention trust me, they you know, that reservation will be is immediately eliminated because they look at you, they say, oh, trust you, okay. You know, most of the time they trust you. So when they say trust me, it's very easy to close it. And closing is very natural. It's never have been like, you know, when you do the presentation, after that closing is another part. It's very naturally. In fact, closing is start from beginning. When you do forming, that's already doing a lot of closing already because you find out their needs. You know, you show them the pictures, the testimonial. During presentation, you already done some closing already. So closing, you do it naturally, and you know, you can ask, once you say trust me, you can ask them that do they want vanilla or chocolate flavor, because in TR90 program you have vanilla and chocolate flavor. And in fact, you can ask you know, which bank, you can take out the form, which bank. If they don't ask you anything, if there's no objection, you straight away can sign up. In fact, I have signed up quite a few, of course not all, but quite a numbers of TR90 on the spot, because you know, I do it rightly from the beginning, you know, and that's where the closing is. But if they have any question, what we call as objection, in fact it's not objection, I don't think there's an objection, it's more on question whether the person have any reservation or not. You know, it's more on question, but of course in a proper form we call it objection. So there are a few objections. When they throw out objections, in fact, don't take it as objection. Like for me, I don't take it objection. I take it more like you know, it's like a window to their mind, because some of the time when you present, you don't know exactly what exactly they are thinking is. So through these objections, the asking question, you actually know what they are thinking about. So objections I'm not going to address here, but you can ask your upline how to answer the objection. But basically, you started to understand their mind, what they are thinking are, you know. So from there, you address it, their standard question and answer. You can get it from the upline Q&A, their standard Q&A, so you can get it. But important that you address it properly with concern, with like you're concerned about your prospect, and emphasize again, no need to repeat the whole presentation, emphasize again what their pains, their needs, and TR90 be able to solve their problem. So, but basically, there are 6 categories, which is why people reject. First is they don't understand. Maybe they still don't understand. So you may want to have pause once you, after the presentation or after the closing, you know, they still don't sign up. Maybe you have some pause and waiting for them to ask questions. Some of them, they may not understand. So you need to address again, straight to the point. Second thing is wrong timing. Sometimes it's wrong timing because they have just signed up some other program. So for this case, you just have to be patient. You wait and you follow up. Some of the people are very negative, you know. Some of the negative people, they don't believe in weight management at all. They don't believe in supplements. So what you can do actually is that you provide more information. You give more testimonial, especially reputable testimonial like doctors, you know, like some of the medical practitioners. And as well as you give some, you know, certificate of safety for them to see. And if they're still negative, you leave them, you know, no choice. These are people they're very negative until when they have changed their mind. Fourth one is no confidence. People have no confidence. This is very easy to handle. You just say, trust me, and you'll be able to help them. And the fifth is that certain people have different value. They don't think that they lose weight is their priority. These kind of people, you just need to have to follow up. You know, you can't do much. You just follow up. And lastly is the lazy people. Lazy people, they are lazy exercise, everything are lazy, you know. But this group of people, you may want to follow up. But if you're really lazy about it and you just have to keep it in KIV view, you can't really close the person. So these are the 6 categories why people object and reject, but they object you not for now, maybe for now, but not for future. So you have to follow up. I have closed many friends and prospects after 2, 3, 4, even 5 years after I talk to them and follow up. So manage your expectation. Some will sign up, some won't. So what next? You know, you just move on to the next. And finally, it's a little bit about the business. Some people, when they do the forming beginning time, some people are, yes, you know, they may not have a health issue, they may look fit, you know, and but you can always present as a business opportunity. And TR90 is really good as TR90 as a very good as a business duplication model. It's just a franchise. This one you have to really show them how to basically make money, build network based on TR90 franchise program, and you can show them a very simple TR90 1, 2, 3, and how to get back the investment, return on investment, and subsequently how to open up the network. So that's all about my today's sharing about how to present and close effectively. But the most important thing is that my last sharing is that important is that the confidence that you have, and also the intention that you want to help them in be a consumer or build a network business. Thank you for your participation in this Facebook Live. Thank you.